When I was young, I had a lot of interest from a lot of clubs, and one of them was Arsenal. You don't know me. All my life I had to fight.
Zlatan has played for some of the biggest clubs on earth, but he also turned down one of the biggest clubs in England.
So I had to believe in myself. He had an Arsenal shirt with number 9, and from all this, everything was good until he said, you come and do a trial. And I was looking at him. No, but you have to come and do a trial, and that. No, you don't understand. I don't do trials. And that was it. I never went to Arsenal.
Zlatan Ibrahimović is one of the most legendary footballers of our time. Known for his arrogance, incredible skill, and unmatched winning mentality, Zlatan has played for some of the biggest clubs in the world, but what if I told you that Zlatan's career could have taken a very different path? In today's video, we're gonna look at the time that Zlatan Ibrahimović rejected Arsenal and Arsene Wenger, and how one bold decision defined his career. Let's dive in. In the late 90s, Zlatan was making a name for himself in Sweden, playing for local side Malmö. Even as a teenager, his talent was undeniable. He was tall, strong, technically gifted, and full of confidence.
Sen framåt Zlatan Ibrahimović, han går in, inte offside, han är fri. Ibrahimovic! Zlatan. In från kanten då, in i straffområdet. En stenhård mot en mål! Vilket mål! Zlatan Ibrahimović!
Scouts across Europe were beginning to take notice of this Swedish wonder kid, and one club that was particularly interested in Zlatan's potential was Arsenal. At the time, Arsene Wenger was building one of the most dominant teams in England. Full of young talents and future stars, Wenger had a reputation for nurturing young players, and bringing Zlatan to Highbury seemed like a perfect fit. But, as we all know, Zlatan just doesn't follow the script. In 2000, Zlatan was personally invited to London by Arsene Wenger for a meeting. The Arsenal manager was known for his eye for seeing young talent, and had already developed players like Thierry Henry, Patrick Vieira, Nicolas Anelka, just to name a few. And Wenger believed that he could do the same with Zlatan, but there was a catch. Wenger wanted Zlatan to have a trial with the club before deciding on signing him. For most young players, this would have been an incredible opportunity, a chance to impress a world-class manager at one of Europe's top clubs. But Zlatan wasn't like most young players. When Wenger asked Zlatan to take a trial, he famously responded with one of the most iconic lines in football history. Zlatan doesn't do auditions. Zlatan was offended by the very idea of having to prove himself in a trial. In his mind, his talent was obvious, and if Arsenal didn't see that, then they didn't deserve him.
It was big hype because I saw these players, Bergkamp, Henry, I saw Ljungberg, I saw Vieira. He wanted to get to know me, to feel me, because I think he is a type of person, he just don't buy the player. He wants to know what he's buying, I think. And yeah, and then in the end, he had an Arsenal shirt with number 9, and he want you to come and do a trial for 2 weeks. And from all this, everything was good until he said, you come and do a trial. And I was looking at him. I said, I don't do trials. And he was like, what do you mean? I don't do trials. Either you want me or you don't want me. Or else, why am I here? Like, that was my... But it was not to play a game. It was me. No, but you have to come and do a trial and that... No, you don't understand. I don't do trials. And that was it. I never went to Arsenal.
In an interview years later, Zlatan said, I thought, I'm not here to show myself like some small child. Either they know me or they don't. For Wenger, this was a huge missed opportunity, and for Zlatan, it was a statement of his self-belief. He would go on to say that trial offer made him feel like Arsenal didn't value him enough. So he walked away from that specific deal, and he decided to pursue his future elsewhere. So, what if Zlatan had accepted Wenger's offer? Arsenal in the early 2000s was an incredible team, with players like Bergkamp, Henry, Pires, Ljungberg, and a few others. dominating the Premier League at that time. Imagine young Zlatan linking up with Thierry Henry in attack. It could have been one of the most lethal striking partnerships in football history. Arsenal's famous invincible season in 2003 to 2004 could have looked even more unstoppable with Zlatan in the squad. But Zlatan's confidence and personality were always going to lead him down his own path. While Wenger had a vision for what Zlatan could become, it's possible that Arsenal's style of football might have clashed with the Swedes' fiery personality. Zlatan was never the kind of player who liked to fit into someone else's system. He wanted to be the system. After rejecting Arsenal, Zlatan went on to sign for Ajax in Netherlands, where his career took off. At Ajax, Zlatan honed his skills and became one of Europe's most feared strikers. From there, his journey took him to some of the biggest clubs in the world. He played for Juventus, then Inter Milan, Barcelona, PSG, and, of course, Manchester United. Throughout his career, Zlatan won league titles in 4 different countries, becoming a global superstar, and scored over 500 goals. His unique mix of power, technique, and confidence made him one of the most feared strikers in all of footballing history. Would he have had the same legendary career if he had joined Arsenal? It's pretty impossible to say, but one thing is for sure, Zlatan made the right choice for Zlatan. Years later, Wenger admitted that missing out on signing Zlatan was one of the biggest regrets of his managerial career. In his autobiography, Wenger wrote, "I wanted to see how good Zlatan was up close, but his confidence and his self-belief were so strong that he wasn't prepared to be tested." For Wenger, it was a missed opportunity to sign one of the most talented players of his generation. And for Arsenal fans, the thought of what could have been with Zlatan in the squad, well, it still lingers till this very day. Zlatan's rejection of Arsenal and Arsene Wenger wasn't just about football. It was a statement of his self-belief. From a young age, Zlatan believed that he was destined for greatness, and he wasn't going to let anyone, not even the great Arsene Wenger, make him doubt that. It's a lesson that Zlatan has lived by his entire career. Know your worth and never ever settle. In the end, Zlatan's story is about more than just one missed transfer. It's about the power of confidence, determination, and forging your own path. Zlatan went on to become one of the most iconic players in history, and his legacy will be remembered for generations to come. But the most important part is, what do you think? Would Zlatan have been a good fit at Arsenal, or was his decision to reject the club the right one? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more footballing videos like this. And remember that we will catch you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for more footballing deep dives into your favorite topics.